Take a step into the river and get down on your knees. Come to the mountain while taking in the view. You will find that life is greater than you knew. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. Oh, you're broken and you're shattered at the point of no return. You pick up the pieces and you let the bridges burn. So come to the water, you're sailing with the breeze. Take a step into the river where you will find peace. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight. Oh yeah, I will fight. When you go through the storm, I will hold you, keep you warm. When you stay in the night, I will shelter, I will fight, I will fight. I will fight. So come to the water where you will find peace. Take a step into the river and get down on your knees.
See if that helps. Can you hear me now? Now you hear me. Okay, well, we did have a moment of silence, didn't we? Sorry about that. Okay, what did I miss? Okay, well, that was fun. Did you read my lips? I am worthy to be here. That was the one I heard the loudest. Let's see, who's got I ams? We had some freeze and rain, Kathy. Okay. Crystal, I am thankful. I am peace. I am thankful for world peace. Me too. Leo, there was an orb. Yeah, there definitely was an orb. There was something that surrounded me. I was talking to a friend of mine yesterday, and she was sharing with me an experience where her energy expanded and she felt one of her energy guides just take over her body. And that's what it felt like. It felt like that was what happened. So, okay. And I don't know who Nove is, but hi, Charlie. Kathy says, we know what to do. Yes, Kathy, we were in that moment, and I felt really a huge spiritual inflow during the heartbrain coherence this morning. I'm wondering if that was Kuan Yin, just making her presence known so fully. All right, who else we got? Tammy Fisk. Good morning, sweet Tammy. I was thinking about you earlier. I hope you're doing well, honey. We haven't talked for a while, so I'm really hoping that all is well with you. I'm praying for you and your family. Stacy, I am worthy of all things. Stacy, I'm so glad that you're here this morning. We miss you when you're not here. Deirdre, happy Sunday to you. Yes, don't we love that moment of silence? Sometimes it just happens. Sometimes we need it. Sometimes we're supposed to have it. So I was saying my I ams. I hope you were saying yours. Charlie, as Christine would say, it was meant to be. It was meant to be. I have no control over spirit. So whatever they do, if they shut me down with my voice, okay, then that's what has to happen. And Stacy says, my grandson hit the mute. It's me this time. No. I somehow the music played, but I didn't play. So, okay. This shows you I'm not a robot. Kathleen Caputo, I am filled with love and gratitude. Yes, indeed. Annie, I'm favored. I am to honor my calling. I am light. I am open. I am healing. I love that. Christina, oh, my Christina, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're getting stronger every day. And you're such a blessing in my life. Thank you for being here. Tammy's doing good. Oh, I know you like this little detective. I love this about you. And I hope that you find what you're looking for. I really pray that that comes forward for you. Kathy's continuing to shine her light of love and peace and sharing this show so those who need lifted will find our family. Thank you, Kathy Hand. So beautiful, and especially today, first day of the week. And this is Setting Intentions Sunday, a huge part of manifesting. It's a huge part of bringing forth what you want into the world, is starting by knowing what you want. What do you want? What do you want to create? What do you want to bring to you? We brought in Rosalind. Good morning, Rosalind. Good vibes. What do you want? That's the question. And that's the question that Spirit keeps asking. What do you want? You know, you sometimes say you're not happy about things. You don't like the way things are going. What's the change that you want? And that's what has to happen. You know, when the lockdown happened almost 2 years ago, I guess it pretty much was 2 years ago, I was writing, and I remember, I'll have to pull it up. It's in my journal. But I remember writing that we were all complaining that something had to change, something had to shift, something just needed to happen because we were so unhappy with the way things were. And it was just like that moment, just like the moment of silence this morning. We all got a moment of silence. We all got to just be. And that's when the Morning Cuppa was born. We're coming up on 2 years. Can you believe that? 2 years together, every day, just coming in and loving on each other. So sometimes it's that desire to have change that brings about the real change. So that's why Spirit keeps asking, what do you want? What is that? What is that inside of you that says, you know, I don't like the way it's going. I don't like the way things are working in my life. And I want to shift. I want something to change. And that's when we see, oh, that's what it is. Okay, I just pulled the Kuan Yin card. And let me see what's going on before I read Kuan Yin. And cheers, everybody. Good morning. Kathy says, yes, I just cherish our Sunday song, Come to the Water. I love that song. That song just speaks to my heart. It's so beautiful. And Stacy says, I am creating so much peace in my home and heart and brain. I'm letting go of my expectations of others and situations that I can't control. I will just be. Just be. Be in peace, be in joy, be in love. Yes, you know, Kathy, I was thinking about Suzanne before I came on the air today and really praying that she is okay. I know she's been through a huge struggle, and I'm hoping that she's physically better and emotionally better. All right, so Kuan Yin. Let's hear from our master and see what she has to say to us today. Your enlightened heart. The wish of the Divine Mother is that you become free. Enlightenment is a culmination of many small steps, each one as a drop of water, forming a divine ocean of peace, realization, love, and unity within. An ocean that washes away fear, separation, and scarcity, and bathes us in abundance and bliss. You carry the torch of enlightenment within your heart. Let it shine. Wow. She never ceases to amaze me. It's always perfect, isn't it? Whatever card comes up, it's always the perfect card for us to hear. And I believe it was her that just really wanted us to know she was here. That's why everything just had to come to a stop. Everything had to cease for a moment so that Kuan Yin could make her presence known. And that was the presence I felt as my energy expanded when I was doing the I ams. I encourage you to stay in that heart-brain energy at least 3 minutes a day. Just sit with it, with silence, with not trying to force anything, not thinking that you have to do anything. Just be, like we were saying, just allow, accept, align, allow. And when you do that, when you allow the energy to flow through you, it will. And your guides will show up. Your masters will show up. God shows up when you allow, when you are open to it. Oh, our Auntie Jean is up. Good morning. She says, a little angel was moving around in the kitchen and woke me up. Thank you. I had to have my coffee, Auntie Jean. So yes, I made a little noise this morning making coffee. Leo says, yes, she was the pink cloud orb, showed up again as you were talking about the card. Yeah. Our masters will show us their presence. They always do. We just have to open our eyes and our ears to hear them and to see them and to have that intuitive flash that, oh, that's who that is. And welcome. And when you welcome them into your heart, when you welcome them in, they are going to just really bless you. Kuan Yin is such a blessing to all of us. And Stacy says the card was perfect. Kathy Han, yes, we are shining peas for peace, inviting others to follow. And I see 22, which is a magic number. And we even brought in some trolls this morning. So let me get rid of them. And we're going to set some intentions. So what's on your heart? What do you want? That is Spirit's question to you this morning. What do you want to manifest this week? What do you want to bring in? This week is a magic week. We're doing a free, Michelle Landers and I are doing a free workshop. We're doing it during gratitude happy hour, and you're invited. You're invited to be on the Zoom and speak with Michelle and myself. And we're going to give you some tips about manifesting. We're going to talk about the workshop that's coming up on the 22nd. Not that far away, guys. Today is the 9th. So this workshop is really going to be amazing. It's a vision board. I'm going to do vision cards as well, if you want to see what that looks like and how simple and easy it is. And I encourage you to be there. We are going to have so much fun. If you want to have a glass of wine while you're doing it, just enjoy each other's company. There will be giggling, there will be laughing, there will be sharing. And as we're creating our vision boards, we're going to share. And then we'll share what the vision board turned out like. It's a piece of art when you create a vision board. And I was working last night on recording some I am statements that you'll be able to listen to every day while you look at your vision board. Oh, great, Kathy. Yes, we are getting signups. So go ahead and put your registration in. It's a jot form. You just fill it out. And it's very, very inexpensive. So we would love to have as many of you there as possible. Deirdre, I want to manifest a human with a car. There you go, Deirdre. Put that on your vision board. and bring that into reality. Stacy, oh my gosh, I think I am just going to float away with this news. Your prayers worked. No cancer on my lip. I am so happy about that. Thank you for sharing. Yes, prayer does work. And yes, when we let go of worry and anxiety, miracles do happen. And that is a miracle. Thank you for letting us know. Good morning, Jennifer. Annie, I've been years without my own car. I want to be able to provide for my son and myself. Annie, I'm hoping you're going to be able to be at that vision board workshop. We'd love to have you there. Stacy, I'm trying to listen to you and answer, hey, grandma, every 2 seconds. It's a beautiful morning with the people I love. Oh, I just love your grandchildren, Stacy. They are so beautiful and energetic and amazing. I love the smiles. Little Jensen has the most beautiful smile. Okay, we've got some more trolls. So while I'm doing that, what's your intention? Let's get them flowing in here. You got to put it out there for it to come to you. So if you want to share it with us, please do. If you want to just say, I know what my intention is, just let me know that so that I know that you're holding it in your heart. As we go into the prayer circle today, we're going to lift up those intentions and then hold it every day this week, because it's going to be a beautiful week of manifesting together. Is the link in the Cuppa Messenger? I'm pretty sure it is, Kathy, but I'll make sure that you have it. And Rochelle, good morning, sweet one. I was thinking about you last night as I was doing the prayers at night that I do in the morning, going through the list and just really seeing everybody as blessed, seeing you as really having everything that you're supposed to have. Everything working perfectly, being on your divine path, having divine timing in your life. I lift you all up all the time. I just love you so much. Stacy, it's my intention to let go of the things that do not serve me. Declutter. Well, you know who will help you with that. Jophiel is helping a lot of people right now declutter and helping us all to understand what we don't need in our life. And my intention this week is to declutter Luigi. And those of you who follow the journey know who Luigi is or what Luigi is. It's that piece of luggage that is attached to the back of the Angel Mobile. And I'm going to go through it this week and see what doesn't need to be just hanging out, because I haven't opened it in so long, I don't even know what all's in there. So I need to get in and see what needs to be let go of and make the Angel Mobile a little lighter as it goes down the road. Kathleen Kovacs, good morning. Crystal, it is my intention to always be happy, healthy, and safe, and healthy, wealthy, and wise. I love that intention. Oh, you're welcome, Rochelle. And Charlie needs the link also. Okay. Can certainly do that. Kathy says I was able to finally take some Christmas decorations down and also start setting things aside to donate. I intend to keep decluttering and starting to really move forward in our quest to someday sell this big home and move south. Yes, you're both in the declutter zone. Anybody else decluttering? This is the time to do it. You know, because many people had the Christmas decorations up and you're starting to put those away and see how you want to rearrange your space. So perfect time to just go ahead and declutter. And Crystal says, Teri, do you have your name on the list? Of course, we want to always pray for you too. Crystal, I love you. Thank you, honey. Thank you for always putting others out there to love on and to care about. And you know what? My name is not on the list. So thank you for that reminder to always pray for myself and always putting that oxygen on first before I reach my hand out to help others. What a beautiful reminder. Thank you. You are so right, Leo. Luigi is going on a diet, getting rid of the excess. He's kind of fat right now. So I'm going to have to just really trim him down some. Rochelle, you're manifesting a cleared off kitchen table today. Yay! Call on the table clearing angels. Yes, they will help. They do. There's an angel for that. That's what I say. There's an angel for that. We need to have an app, I think, an angel app, and just pull up the angel that you need. Kathleen, yes, it feels so good. And Jennifer needs to declutter. Okay. Well, tomorrow on Mondays, it's Manifesting Monday, and we're running short on time today. So why don't we do some decluttering exercises tomorrow? Let's invite Archangel Jophiel to come in tomorrow to the morning show. And Stacy, I don't know, I haven't talked to you about being on, but I know for a while you were committing to come on with me on Mondays. So if you want to come on tomorrow, let's talk about Archangel Jophiel and let's get some decluttering going on. What do you say? Anybody else up to declutter and come into the energy of decluttering? Kathy says, Bob put some nice tiered shelves in our pantry cabinet. Amazing how many expired spices and foods we found. That's a part of decluttering. Things that have been hanging out that weren't used, and get rid of them. No longer needed, right? To just take up space. Leo says, I asked Jophiel for help and it's like a new place now. Leo, that's awesome. He's decluttering. I had the exterminator come over to get rid of bugs and had to empty everything, deep clean the whole place, and donate what I didn't need anymore. My place feels lighter and brighter now. A great way to start the new year. Well, I think as we get into more energy of decluttering, it's the physical things, yes, that's definitely important. But let's declutter inside as well and get rid of that which is not serving us. Auntie Jean says, my intention is to wake up every morning in time to be here. I finally put all my Christmas decorations away. Yes, she did. She worked very hard at it too. I have to tell you, I'm impressed at what that little woman can do. she's like a little elf, just sprinting and putting things away and doing what needs to be done. I love my Auntie Jean. All right, what else we got? Stacy says, I will. The holidays and illness, and of course, my inability to wake up lately has gotten in the way. Well, Stacy, it's open invitation. If you want to be in here with me, please do so. You are so welcome to be here. And that goes for any of you. Anytime you want to jump on here in the morning show, just let me know. I welcome you with open arms. And I know the P's like to see some of your faces, those of you who are willing to come behind the camera. And Rochelle says, yes, yes, yes. Rochelle, I would love to have you on here. Okay. All right. So yeah, this time, wow. Time just blows me away. And so it's time for our prayers. And let's get into that mode of realizing that we're here for a purpose. We love on each other. That's the huge purpose, is showing love and receiving love and knowing that we are so lifted and so supported by each other, but also your loved ones, whoever you have placed in our care. We want to remember that and remember that that's our huge mission, is to keep on loving each other, keep on holding each other up to the light. And if there are others that you need to place on that prayer circle, please do so. If there's any that have had answered prayer, let us know that. And we certainly will add them to our ministry. Kathy says, Auntie Jean's a dynamo. Yes, she is. And yes, I need to keep decluttering, and I'll be listening on my way to work tomorrow for guidance from Jophiel. Awesome. Stacy says, prayer to Archangel Jophiel. Jophiel, I call upon you now. Bestow upon me visions of divine beauty and grace. May I only see beauty around me, and help me to imbue love in all my creations. What a beautiful prayer. Thank you, Stacy, for that. And Catherine is feeling a bit down today and needing prayers. Catherine, you're in our prayers every day. Whether you're in here or not, you and your family are always lifted up. And Stacy says, please add my mother-in-law, Mary Lord, to the prayer list. Health issues, and they can't figure it out. We certainly will, Stacy. You got it. So I'll write that in the book of prayers. Anybody else that wants to add some in? It's important to share, as you share what's on your heart and who you would like us to pray for. We certainly do welcome anybody that needs that prayer time. I want to encourage you all to start start reading the blogs, because they're channeled messages from the angels. They bring in whatever they want the world to hear, what they want the world to know. And last night, as I was listening to them, they started really working with what has happened over the last year and a half on the journey and some of the places I've been. And the blog last night that they helped me to bring forth is called Memories Are Joy Parties. And if you haven't read it yet, it's about my time in Massachusetts with Aunt Mary Lou and some of the miracles there. So I hope that you will start reading these blogs, because I feel like they're going to bring more and more of the journey into play as they teach us a lesson from each place and each experience and each memory that I hold of all of you, that I've been able to wrap my arms around, that I've been able to really enjoy your presence, your physical presence. So last night, as I was writing it, I felt like I was there again. And that's the beauty of memories, isn't it? You can pull up a memory and it's like it was happening all over again. So I encourage you to read those blogs. They're on angelspeakers.com, and just go to the blog section and all of them are there. And I'd love it if you would comment on them as well. Let me know that you read it. Let me know your thoughts, because that energy is for all. And if you can share those, that would be awesome. Okay, Jean Lorio. Please add my hairdresser's daughters, Emily and Vanessa, as they are going through an emotional and spiritual crisis. I certainly will. And Auntie Jean came in so excited after she was at her hairdresser yesterday because she was able to share our family with her hairdresser and let her know what we do and how we minister to others. Emily and Vanessa. Got it. Okay, so let's get to our prayers. And thank you all for being here. Oh, thank you, Kathy Hand. I appreciate you so much. And I see that 22 again. Okay. All right. So just a reminder that each of these names is someone that you have placed in our care. Somebody put them on a list. Somebody cared enough to say, lift up my loved one. So on our prayers, we have Prachetta, Prachir, Navriti, Jasmine and her daughters Anya and Myra, and her mom Ronnie, and Abha. And those are all our India family. My sister Billy and her husband Tim Hawkins and their family. Sheila and her husband Kevin and their family, especially the boys Justin and Brandon. You know, they just lost their father and they went through their first holiday without him. Gary, James, Loretta, and Cecil Boone and their family. Joanne Castillo, and good morning, Joanne, and your family, especially your daughter Jackie and grandson Eris. Deirdre and her daughter Dania, Deirdre's sister Steph and husband Bob, Adriel, Joni, Suzanne Millard and her family, her daughters Jillian and Jackie, and her granddaughter Jessa, and her sister Karina, Marietta and Ed Stoner. And blessings to you, Marietta. I know you're probably listening, even though I haven't seen you comment this morning. Leo Harley and his family, DJ Blaze, Lakshmi, Ken, Wendy in Florida, Jebby, Jim and his son, Ryan, Edwin, the family of the children in Wilton Manors who were involved in a hit and run, and also the children who are still recovering from their injuries from that incident. Rick and Josie Morrow, Danae DeCandio, Vicky in Georgia, Meg and Jim Loriot and their family, Jean and Ron Loriot and their family, especially Michael Loriot, who's recovering from surgery, Christine Leftwich and her husband Carrie and their family, Mary Lou Burdick and their family, Catherine and Michael Kovacs and their family, and especially their fur babies, Rosalind Good Vibes, Mira Rubin, Sally and Tony De La Rosa, Kathy and Bob Hand and their family, Bo and Candy Hand, Kathy's friends Patty and Sonia, Kathy's co-workers Jen, Ashley, Nicole, and Valerie, Pat Moss, her daughter, and her grandchildren, Olivia and Tom, and her sister, Susan, Becky LaFave and her son, Travis, who just went through surgery. And I don't know if we have an update from Becky. I haven't heard anything recently, but keeping Travis lifted up in prayer. Erica Hoppy and her family, Corrine, Charlie Coons and his family, his brother Raymond and wife Kathy, Hope Wellington Marshall and her son Zena, and her parents Winston G. Campbell and his wife, and I know Hope told me her name, but I can't remember it. Trey Horn, Andrea Gregg, Catherine, Eric, John, Tatiana, Annie Seven. Good morning. Okay. I have a little elf visitor. Okay, Annie Seven and her son Grayson, Regina, and Adam, the family of Kirk Taylor, who just passed, Cassandra, Destiny Ortega, Luz Orsini and her sister, Christine Lewis, Gail Zimmerman and her husband, Nick, Jennifer and Micah Langren, her brothers, Chuck and Ken, Oksana and her mom, Amber, Jenna, Katia, Maximus, and Max's teacher, Herb, Isabel and Paul Reese and their daughters, Inesh and Teresa, Linda and Dick Lemieux and their sons and grandchildren, Stacy and Josh Lord and their children and grandchildren, her mom, Karen, her uncle, Richard, and her cousin, Kim, and we're adding in Mary Lord for you, Stacy, Wayne, Blue Jean and Dave Walensky and the fur babies, Pocket, Gruff, Quizzy Bee, Blue, Lula the kitty, and Gizmo, Pam and Gordy, Lindsay, Kat, Candy and Pastor Bruce, Dr. Beard, Jenny Reed and the family of John Reed, who just passed, the Deerfield Valley in Vermont, Brookie and her family, the Girardi family, Jeanette and Ernie, Sean, Angel and Derek Fullerton, Lily Ann in Norway and her family, Stina and Michael and her grandson Gabriel and Lily's mother, Kathleen Caputo, praying for your eye, Catherine, baby Wyatt, baby Haven, Alba, Dottie and Dawn, our Grace Isis and her father Edwin, her sisters, Helena, Cynthia, Jean, and Edwina, and all their children and their fur babies, Raymond, Darren Walker, Arthur Thompson, Karen Palmer, her husband David, and daughter Marissa, and her dad Frankie Reardon, and her mom Barbara Wall, Elaine Armstrong, Elena, Tabby, Irene, Evan and son, Marianne, Henrik and Lorraine, Bill, Tammy Fisk and your daughter and your sister Tracy, Kelly, Rochelle and your mom Rose, Stephen, Donna and Todd's family, Tina Carzo, Catherine, Tony Hidalgo and her family, Tam in Utah, Ruth Anderson and her family and her sister-in-law Sharon, Jeannie in Colorado and her sister Merle, the whole area and all the victims in the fire in Boulder, Colorado, lifting them all high. Deb Goldberg and her family, Michelle with breast cancer, Crystal and Dean Nobles, and your sons Gabriel and Jacob, and Brody the dog, Laura Hill, Joanne Rice, and the family of Bob Rice, Soma, Julia Osborne, Sharon Rhea and her family, Nick and family, Nick lost his mom, Sherry Gatewood and her brother-in-law Padama. I'm adding Hanaya Christian, also known as Hummingbird Rising. She's very close with Sherry there in Georgia, and I know them both and love them dearly. Pam Hill and her family, Phil B., Ben Gallagher, Danya Navarro, Wendy Roberts, Terry Wilderman, and lifting her father up. Terry's getting ready to travel back to Florida to be with her father, who is declining in his physical health. Mary Crincoli and Mary's friends J.H. and Mike S. and John, Irene and Eduardo, Eddie Quills, Jose, Michael Murdoch, Jessica, Fidel, Camilla and Nick in Australia, Lynn Andriozzi, Frank, Albie, Viola, Kenneth, Bobby, Mansi, Kamal, Maddie, Akil and the Pakistan orphans, Noel, Yuri, Scott, Letitia, Mary, Raven Dalek, Joshua, James, Drake, Alicia Burns, Pam Dyke, Chris Blake, Betsy, Kimberly, the family of Trevor Gotardi, Ellen, Sue Seekoff and her family, especially Richard, Ethel Huggard, Terry Gilstad, the Walters family, Chiara, Ricardo, Cynthia's dad, Sharon Stroud. And I'm hoping for an update on Sharon today. Their broadcast goes out from their church on Sundays. So I'm hoping that Prince Fleet Eastham will give us an update on our Sharon. Kira Lani, praying for travel prayers for Kira. Marissa with breast cancer. Allie, Bree, Claudia, Gracie, who is going through a pregnancy and asked for prayers. Catherine O'Shea, Marianne Pish and her family, Cassandra and Danny Gary, Lenny, Fiona Dilston, Pamela Dawn, Rick Ulfick, who's still in the hospital after a heart attack, Sophia, John Thaddeus Fiore, and Kuka Carney and her family. Her mom just passed. So let's see if there's any others that we need to add into here. And he says, thank you for the prayers. Me and Grayson are still going through a cold and he's having behavioral issues at school. And Charlie looks like a hand going through my ear. Well, I don't know why the sound's going in and out. I'm not sure what's going on with the sound this morning. And Kathy says, I almost forgot to mention my coworker, Ashley, is finally getting over a week-long battle with COVID. She says, thank you for all the prayers. Hopefully she will be back at work tomorrow. And it's been like 2 weeks. Okay. Rick is manifesting band equipment. Awesome. All right. I know we're a little over, but let's go into our hearts. Remember all of these people. We put them into a prayer circle. So let's hold them tight, sending love to them. As each name was read, I hope that you remembered that that is a person that you placed in our care. Jean, I wasn't sure if Erica had shared that news with everybody, but thank you. Yes, we definitely lift up her and her family. Okay, so let's go into our hearts, bringing in the energy of Kuan Yin and reaching high to our Creator, asking Divine Mother to be present with us, Christ consciousness, and let's just love on each other. Just hold each other. Reaching out to those who are struggling, those who need that hand that's outstretched to them. And let's see that love flowing directly through and down into Mother Gaia, giving a heart healing to our Earth planet. And then seeing that energy coming back up to us, loving on us, wrapping us and cocooning us in this energy of love and light. Thank you, Mama Gaia, for all you give us, all you provide. And let's just hold each other tight for a moment. Just have a moment of silence for anybody who's going through a suffering, a challenge, going through your fire right now. Lifting you high with our intention coming straight from our heart to lift you up. And remember to place your intentions in that prayer circle. And let's just take a moment together to feel into that energy. you. Thank you, beloved family. I love you so, so much. Keep that love in your heart. Keep shining it out. Keep holding each other as you go through your day. Just hold each other. And those who have experienced loss, there's been a lot of loss lately. Just lift those up for the grief process that comes in. So let's give our heart telephone love to each other on the count of 3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. Love on each other. Always share that blessing of love, because Kuan Yin reminds us that it is what heals us. All right, let's get our song going. Let me see if Alexa will play it for us. Thank you, Leo, for this beautiful song. Alexa, play Cuppa Full of Joy. Maybe.
Morning, Earthlings! It's time to get up and get ready, because today's the perfect day to have a great day. Here we go, come on, come on! Come on,
It's a beautiful day for a beautiful day.
Woke up this morning, might as well be part of it. We're on a peaceful peace, on our mission for harmony. You and me, mama, be on the lead, wherever we may be. We create a portal where we can be together. The heart telephone is always one phone call away. Calling on the guys, the angels, and the masters. Take a deep breath, we're going into a new dimension. Morning cup full of joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy, give me a cup full of, give me a cup full of joy, give me a cup full of.
The famous Leo.
Cup full of joy, full of light, full of love. Bottomless refuse, spilling off from the top. Here, the coffee's always hot and the trust is always yours. The sun is calling out to play, let's put on a show. Today's a new day, we all part of this game. Let's play to win. Love always is the winning team. And you can sign the dust, there's always more space in the pot. For more love, take a spot and get the day started. Morning cup full of joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Give me a cup full of joy, give me a cup full of, give me a cup full of joy, give me a cup full of, give me a cup full of joy, give me a cup full of. Give me a cup full of joy, give me a cup full of. There really is no secret, we simply accept, align, allow. AAA, morning cup full of joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste. Morning cup full of joy, every day. Just start the day on a high vibe, we call the AAA. Morning cup full of joy, with all the bees and the pod. The daily mantra is thank you, I love you, namaste.
Sign up for it.
Give me a cup of joy, cup of joy. Give me a cup of joy, give me a cup of joy, give me a cup of joy,
full of joy. So happy you all are here today with me. Thank you for this family that I love so much.
Cuppa JoY.
Stay in your hearts today. Stay blessed.
That's how it works, yo.
Namaste, y'all.
Let's get into this